story that's got us in a dither. We three Deputians don't know if we're going yon or hither. The first one's on the scenes without reporters' news to get. And here's the big news story with front page headlines yet. Late last night, about 1:45, a thing came through the sky. A flying saucer, said many. A ship from Mars was the cry. But the thing that really knocked us dead was the darn thing landed here. And it's sitting in the middle of the park right now, like a bolt from the atmosphere. Why doesn't something come out of it? Why do you suppose it's come?
Mars is here at last.
It might be from the past.
Nobody knows where it's from. Distinguished Senators Hooven, Nagel, Osselpot, and Brown have gathered to inspect this curious thing that has come down. The result of their intense investigation should startle and electrify the nation. Their frenzy now is coming to a head, for the taillight on this monstrous thing is red. The famed professors Rackle, Slammer, Yacklewitz, and Jones have formulated theorems in shocking overtones. They're pretty sure that something is inside. They don't know if it came just for the ride, but they can certainly assure the crowd that if the thing blows up, it will be loud. So tomorrow morning, early and bright, the mayors will preside at a ceremony of welcome for whoever the hell is inside. Then buy your papers before they're all gone and learn the latest news. Settle right back and enjoy it. You ain't got nothing to lose.
Everything you see is three. It's you and you and me.
Being in threes is delightful. Our problems are solved, it's delightful.
Suppose when you're married you suddenly look and
Discover your wife is a hideous cook.
but your other spouse, though she may look like a schnook.
Has zeal culinary to fill up the book. It's delightful. This being in threes, it's so rightful to vote thrice if you please. At the risk of appearing a trifle bit naughty, two may be company, but three's a party. Living in threes is enchanting. No worries at all, it's enchanting. Suppose you love cars, but your man can't afford them. Why bet his insurance to buy them post-mortem? For your second man, though he may kill you with boredom, buys car after car after car after car. It's enchanting. 3 peas in a pod, we're not ranting.
Even governments are.
A life full of triples is so hale and hearty. Two may be company, but three's a party. Being in threes is so charming. Believe us, it's never alarming. If one wife thinks reading philosophy's nice, while the other relaxes by rolling the dice, just think change in intellect's bound to entice, which proves that the plural of spouse must be spice. It's delightful, this being in threes, it's so rightful, a life full of ease.
So listen to us, you'll be summa cum laude.
Two may be company, but three's a party.
to be standing by.
There always exists in this world today a certain amount of, well, fun. And though it's been proven it doesn't pay, sometimes it's rather, well, fun. And that's what we're here for, and that's what we cheer for. It isn't our fault, wait and see. Before you begrudge us, just listen and judge us. It goes back to heredity. Charmers find the charm in us. Farmers leave the farm for us. Old St. Vitus twitched for us. Many dogs have itched for us. And cowbirds even switched to us. And worthy women ready when the work begins, with the 7 lively daughters of the 7 deadly sins. Landlords have evicted us. Gallup has predicted us. Harker made a pen for us. Confucius, he have yen for us. And Dewey ran again for us. And the girls who always keep them on their needles and pins, with the 7 lively daughters of the 7 deadly sins. Our fates have been decided by Adam, Eve, and tree. Our fortunes have been guided by our sinful family. So do you think there's really any harm in us? And do you feel obliged to take alarm in us? Because there's such an overdose of charm in us, and we're just fancy free. Lullaby has mentioned us. The Watch and Ward have censored us. Pickwick made some ale for us. Chaucer wrote a tale for us. And Delpy went to jail for us. The girls who take a gamble and we always win, with the 7 lively daughters of the 7 deadly sins. Duncan gave his wife to us. John ditched his other wife for us. Almost even bum for us. Arid has been mum for us. And Vassar girls are dumb for us. Yes, we always do our duty for the mice and men, with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 lively daughters, the 7 deadly sins. We're the 5 o'clockers, the trivial talkers, and we love our Cadillacs and me. We're the table toppers, the shop and stoppers, we express amusement by a week. We like big Bacardis and cocktail parties, we never let our spirits sink. For despite our great preoccupation with the world at large, we always find time for a drink. We're the tall tale tellers, the chlorophyll smellers, and we like to talk about our stars. We're the after workers, the bar grill lurkers, and we like our liquor on the rocks. We like self-Pacific and Freud's terrific. We always say just what we think. And although it's time to hurry home and put the kids to bed, we always find time for a drink. You'll meet us all from 5 to 7. You'll greet us even after 11. It's a habit, we grab it any time. It's a vice that's so nice and a crime. We're the just that muchers, the treat or boy lunches and the maid situation, God, it stinks. We're the doctors, lawyers, and dirty politicians. We're the undertakers and beautiful beauticians. And we drink, 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 drink.
Men are all alike.
A clever observation.
I think I'll go on strike.
Submit to arbitration.
And each is like the other in the things that really count.
Yes, it is the manly virtues that are ever paramount.
It was cash on delivery.
Now where the hell is chivalry and gallantry and what is more?
They ordered me on COD.
But they sent you back to the store.
Men are all the same.
You sound just like a dame.
They wine you, dine you, concubine you, and then forget your name. Men are all alike. I knew it all along.
Now keep your shirt on, sister, and I'll show you how you're wrong. Though men are bad and women worse, my thesis is concise and terse. How splendidly they get along. If chess had been designed for one, a tournament would be no fun. But with your checkmates 1 and 2, think what lovely things to do. Not all of them too fierce to mention. It always has been my contention. The ancients knew the rule of 3. There's nothing new beneath the sun in amorous geometry. Boy and girl plus wedding ring make one. So Rome may decline and 3 to put 4, but some things never change at all. People come to these parties again and again, for men always love women, and women love men.
Because after all,
we are the big three.
Tyrants always rule alone. Kings and queens must share a throne. But government that's up to date is run by a triumvirate. That's us. Our smiles are not much. We don't use our piano. Not one of us knows how to waltz on the piano. We don't promise tax cuts. Our golf ain't so hot. But we'll guarantee 3 chicks in each pot. 3 chickens in every pot. Why not? 3 chickens in every pot. If hungry you are, it's better by far. 3 chickens in every pot.
I kiss the babies.
I combat rabies.
I veto bills night and morn.
I frequent dinners.
I prosecute sinners.
I wish I'd never been born.
We're lazy, it's true. We're big filibusters, but we'll stand forever like General Custers. We fix traffic tickets in case you get caught, and we'll always put 3 chicks in each pot. 3 chickens in every pot. Why not? 3 chickens in every pot. If hungry you are, it's better by far. 3 chickens in every pot.
I judge bathing beauties.
I have other duties.
I issue dragnets each day.
I look for traders.
I raise alligators.
And I watch the kitties at play.
We love to have parties, we don't like to work. Our vocabulary would drive you berserk. You might think we're stupid, but really we're not. 'Cause we put...
What is it?
3 chicks in each pot. 3 chickens in every pot. Why not? 3 chickens in every pot. If hungry you are, it's better by far. 3 chickens in every pot.
the smell. Crooked are our crimson tails and Satan is our head. And everyone a faithful son to the kingdom of the dead. What a feeling to be free and having fun. We play beneath the midnight blue, we play in the sun. In our heavenly days, fancy gods are every move, for we don't care. If Mama thinks it's etiquette to do, we dare. Follow us and you will find you're in our heavenly days. We remember all the things that we were taught to cling to. Never go to any man's apartment or lean to. Still the things we do are always just the things we mean to. Mother, are you there? You're 21 of legal age, so go on a spree. Why be now and proper you can easily be? A hellion to the nth degree and in our heavenly days. Bars and clubs and cabarets are places to inhabit. Any chance you have for fun, why don't think twice, just grab it. Of course you must restrict yourself lest you become an addict. Our mothers have gray hair. You can see this promises variety, and a thrill a minute we will guarantee. From our heavenly days, fancy gods are every move, for we don't care. If Mama thinks it's etiquette to do, we dare. Follow us and you will find you're in our heavenly days. Heavenly days.
I wrote my thesis on the pyramids. I haunted each museum. Now Egypt's well, but who in the hell can make love in a mausoleum? Oh, I want a man of flesh and blood, one whose urges must be calmed. I want to be a mummy, 'tis true, but not the kind that gets embalmed. So why bother, why worry to even get yourself hooked? If you're single, you never can find them, and if you're married, you're sorry you looked. They said at charm school I could learn to be most any type I chose. I thought I'd be a little clinging vine, but I'm more of a wilted rose. The course provided everything, instructions on just how to kiss. I failed because I had no man to practice all my homework with. So why bother, why worry to even get yourself hooked? If you're single, you never can find them, and if you're married, you're sorry you looked.
When I was but a silly newlywed, I thought his whims were sweet. But what a bore when he began to snore and tried to hog the sheet. He was the Marlon Brando type, his presence sent me up in sparks. But Mother never told me that he'd grow to look like Groucho Marx. So why bother, why worry to even get yourself hooked? If you're single, you never can find them, and if you're married, you're sorry you looked.
It may be true that I can't understand what goes on in men's minds, but right or wrong, I somehow get along on facts of a different kind. They say that brains aren't everything, they like me just the way I am. But when I say take me away, they just don't seem to give a damn. So why bother, why worry to even get yourself hooked? If you're single, you never can find them, and if you're married, you're sorry you looked.
aimless, funless, helpless, unless I'm with you. A renegade am I, of lower grade am I. I'm gross, inept, bourgeois, except when I'm with you. I used to be a solitary simpleton, a singularly single soul. But now that there are two of us, I'm quite the grin and dimpled one. For only when I'm half am I whole. So leave me not alone, don't keep me on my own, but hold me so that I will know that I'm with you. No good am I alone, I'm worthless on my own. I'm aimless, funless, helpless, unless I'm with you. A renegade am I, of lower grade am I. I'm gross, inept, bourgeois, except when I'm with you. I used to be a solitary simpleton, a singularly single soul. But now that there are two of us, I'm quite the grin and dimpled one. For only when I'm half am I whole. So leave me not alone, don't keep me on my own, but hold me so that I will know that I'm with you.
A housewife's day is a busy one. It frequently is a dizzy one. There's dishes to wash and pies to bake, socks to mend and beds to make, and husbands and kids that act contrary. But most of these worries are secondary. For the thing that keeps me running in circles, aside from cleaning and feeding the turtles, aside from defrosting the Frigidaire or hanging up curtains or bleaching my hair, the thing that takes the most courage is delving in housewifely espionage.
Yes, it's gossip, 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 gossip. Check reports and in by phone. Whisper, whisper, gossip, gossip. Buzzing, buzzing like a drone. Every day from 8 to 5. Hardly a woman is now alive who hasn't indulged in gossip. Buzz, 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 buzz.
Hurry up and answer, Sydney. I've got the most exciting news to tell you. Oh, the phone. Oh, the phone. Hello. Hello, is this you, Sydney? Listen, honey, did you hear about Mary Smithy's operation? Means they had her on the table 4.5 hours, dear. Oh my, upon my word, did you ever? Well, I never. Yesterday, Sue Bimby called me. What she flying around with Mabel.
Mabel Schultz.
That's Mary's sister.
Bet her husband never missed her.
You, Sydney, you, Sydney. Coming, Alice, just a mo. See you later, Emmy Joe. Sydney, you've insulted me. This is Abigail McGee. Imagine thinking I'm Emmy Joe.
Imagine thinking she's Emmy Joe.
I'll have you the information about Mary Smithy's operation on the table for around 6 hours.
Let's get the Bridge Club to send her flowers.
Amen. And what is more, have you heard this? He's been running around with Mabel.
Dear, I thought it was Aggie Grable.
Well, that's a new one, poor old Aggie. And I always thought she looked so baggy.
Aggie.
Aggie, Aggie. Oh, it's time for Stella Dallas. See you at the Bridge Club, Alice.
Lolly, baby, we miss you so much over here on the other side of the track since you married into high society.
Oh, but Mummy, how can I ever leave my darling Dick and his charming mother, old Lady Grosvenor?
Hell, Lolly, who said you should leave him, baby? Just send me a check now and then and I'll get over my loneliness.
I really ought to do some work, but the girls will be here any minute. I think I'll fix a rich dessert with nuts and cream and marshmallow sauce and chocolate icing to give it a gloss.
101 pounds of blood.
Hi, girls, have a seat. Deal out a hand.
What's to eat? None for me, I'm on a diet.
Oh, it's luscious. Come on, try it.
Let's see. 2 clubs. Got this latex girdle rub.
2 clubs, do I dare? Anything new on the Mabel affair?
On the table, 7 hours. 7 hours, 7 hours, 7 hours. 2 spades, 2 no trump, pass. 3 clubs, 3 spades, 3 no trump, pass. 4 clubs, 4 spades, 4 no trump.
Oh, it's 5, I have to leave you now. I haven't done a lick of work, there's sure to be a row.
It's funny in this world of ours how time moves on so fast. We live each day in a casual
don't say is that it's really they who are the cause of the worst of our faults. Because man makes woman what she is, she's his. Man makes woman what she is.
A man wants a honey, a cute snuggle bunny, all ready and willing to squeeze. When she hugs every man from New York to Japan, he complains she's too easy to please.
Although man makes woman what she is, she's his. Man makes woman what she is.
A man wants a queen who's not heard, only seen, a woman who's quietly cute. So he asks her views on the latest in news, and is greatly confused when she's mute.
And yet, man makes woman what she is, she's his. Man makes woman what she is.
A man wants a fashion show doll for his passion, as felt as a bottle of Coke. So she spends every dime towards looking sublime, and he cusses her out when she's broke.
You see, man makes woman what she is, she's his. Man makes woman what she is.
Men all desire a girl to inspire them on to the best they can do. But when she tries to build up a lack to be filled up, he calls her a meddling shrew.
You see, man makes woman what she is, she's his.